how do we prepare ourselves to be successful in this new environment? And I think we've basically, answered the question, but yeah, I guess practical skills, habits, anything just with regards to preparing ourselves for success in this new season.
Okay, so I think the first important thing, which is something that's I've been exposed to recently, is we need to look at ourselves and say, what has really created the limitations in my life?
Ooh.
So have an honest conversation. I had to have an honest conversation with myself in terms of what has really created limitations, because with the kind of person that God has created me to be, in all humility, I should be writing already launched books. I should have been on thousands of podcasts. What has been stopping you, Bathabile?
Yeah.
And what has been stopping me is what I alluded to in terms of diligence and excellence. In terms of, sometimes we are, la-di-da, it will happen. But if you look at the greats, that's not how they achieved great things. It's by looking at your vision and taking it seriously and treating it as though it's that job that you are delivering on, be it at APSA, at BMW, at MultiChoice, because that's where I've worked previously. But it's literally seeing Purposefully Branded as, this is where I need to deliver, and I need to treat it with the same respect. So it's looking at, say, what has actually limited me, what has limited me before, and being honest and saying, I have not delivered.
Yeah,
I have had a bad attitude.
Okay.
I have been broken because people have hurt me, and that has clouded how I show up every day. So once you start looking at that, God gives you an ability then to be able to start dealing with those challenges. And then you need to start looking at, where do I want to influence? Because success, there's good success and there's success.
Yeah.
And you want to get good success. Yeah. There's a lot of people who have success by virtue of their number of followers, the money they're making, the car they're driving, the house they're in, the Brazilian they have. But do they have good success? And good success for me alludes to the stuff that's happening inside. How many people, Anesu, do you know who have 100,000 followers, but they're struggling with depression? And the reality is that we are spirit beings. So when you come under somebody who has a spirit that they are struggling with, you are going to be impacted by that spirit. And that's why I am conscious. For example, I started the Visionary Wife Takeover for the week.
Yeah.
And before I sent out my post for the first 2 sessions, I prayed and I said, Lord, I pray for these wives. There's a wife who is struggling in her marriage. I pray when she reads this post, encourage her, help her. I'm intentional. I don't post for the sake of getting numbers. I post for the sake of changing lives. And that's why my feed is not necessarily one where you'll see me traveling to wonderful places. And not that there's anything wrong with that. It's the mandate God has given me. You are a disciple maker. So by the time this week is done, from a visionary wife point of view, I want someone's marriage to be changed. I want someone to see themselves as the wife God has called them to be. So then look and say, what is it that I need to influence in? And then once you found it, start equipping yourself to be able to do it. And that equipping is not necessarily a formal setup in the sense of going to a formal institution or a formal course, which you can do. It's in reading books. Find books that speak to what you want to do. It's in finding initially free courses. Don't go wild in the free courses, because all of us have gone wild and you've been on 10 courses that you've never... Challenge number, I'm on that. I'm on that. I'm on that. No, ask for direction. What do I need? For example, I've just started a 3-month leadership training with Nonna Jones. Nonna Jones is the head for faith-based initiatives at Facebook in the United States, and she's got a success leadership program that she runs, and I was privileged to be part of it, which started this week. And why I wanted to be part of it is because Nona is making moves where she is from a prejudice, a justice and prejudice point of view in America, standing up for the rights of Black Americans. And she's doing incredible things from a ministry point of view, equipping ministries to be able to see themselves as social changers. And I see that and I like it. And also she has an incredible story. I read her book because I was part of her launch team last year, beginning of the year, when she launched her book. And I just watched her story and I thought, if this woman can make it with such challenges, Bathabile, you have no excuse. So I surround myself with greatness, be it virtually or in terms of the women that are around me. I surround myself with women that espouse what I want to be, or who have what I really admire.
Fantastic.
So that's what I say to somebody. Yeah.
Fantastic.